What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm bringing an extended PSA grade return. Why extended? Well, because I got a bunch of boxes back all at once. I got one box right here. Make sure we don't show my address as always. I got another box over here, which I already went ahead and started to open. And of course, I got a third box over here, and these should all be Yu-Gi-Oh pack returns. I think out of all the returns I got coming out over the course of the next couple weeks, I think only one is going to be a Pokemon one, but it's going to be a really good one. And then the rest should be all Yu-Gi-Oh! So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it and pop out all these cards one by one, stack them up, and let's see if we got some good 10s in today's return. As always, if you enjoy seeing the PSA grade returns, make sure you slap a like on the video. Normally I would do only one box per video, but usually, like I said, I kind of just open and do the reactions, the returns, when I get them. And because I got a bunch back all at once, like literally, like look at this, this is going to be like 3 stacks. I figure, you know what, instead of splitting 3 videos, let's just get right into the action, because that's all you guys want to see, is to see what the grades are. So hopefully we got some good stuff over here. Oh my gosh, look at that. 3 whole stacks. I'm excited about this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just put these all over here. And I got the different, the 3 different pages pulled up so we can see how many returns exist as far as 10s. So let's see what we got. The first one right here. Let's see. Actually, I need more room. Let's actually move these over here. Okay, I think this is the best positioning, so I don't have a bunch of stuff in front of me. Okay, so this is the biggest stack. That should be this one over here. Make sure I got the right one. Let's get right into the action. All right, dark. Ooh. Well, this is the not first edition version, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go for anything above a 7. Oh, it's a 7! Dang it! How many 7s exist? Let's go ahead and check. Might as well. Dark Magician Girl, where are you? There she is. There's currently, it's gonna be a bunch probably, because this card gets hella graded. There's currently, oh, there's 2 7s and there's 57 higher, which is split amongst 8s, 9s, and 10s. Okay, well, it looks like, I guess having a 7 isn't the worst, but you know what's better than a 7? Anything higher than that. Speaking of which, oh, this is the Japanese version. Oh, okay, this is that set. Got it. I remember a while back I sent in a bunch of Dark Magician Girl submissions, which consisted of, it should be 1 first edition Magician's Force, 1 non-first edition, which is why I just checked, and there should be like 5 of these. If I get any of these as back as a 10, I'll be happy. 9 is not the worst, okay? I'll take the 9. How many of these exist, actually? I'm kind of curious, because I feel like nobody would really grade these. At least I always think that until I check the list, and I see there's a bunch of them. Okay, there's 27 9s and there's 24 10s, so there's a decent amount for this one from 2001. All right, well, luckily for me, I might have 1 of the 24 10s in here, starting with this. It's an 8. Okay, it's cool. It's fine. That's fine. Let's actually put these in front. Might as well, since there's so many of these. I got 4 more chances. At least it's a 9. At least it's a 9 again. Come on, let me get a 10 of these. The good news is these promo Dark Magician Girls only cost like $4 a pop. A 6. Why is that a 6? I'm not even gonna try to look at it and try to figure it out and pretend I know what I'm talking about. So the good news is, I didn't get a single one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. Dang it. Well, good news is, like I said, these are only like $4 a pop, so it's not the worst. And technically, I guess the values are going to go up higher than what it is sold at Raw. So technically, I didn't lose any money on these, except for probably the 6th one, which probably be worth like $4. I don't know. I don't know the exact prices of the graded cards when it comes down to it, because they vary and they tend to change so much. I'm not going to really look it up. But yeah, I was hoping that at least one of those would come back as a 10, because they're such cool cards. Come on! So far, I only managed to get 2 out of the 5 pieces back as 10s for the Lost Art Exodia, so I'm going to keep looking for these. I think I got the right leg, or the right arm. It might have been the right arm. Right arm? This is the left arm, right? No, this is the right arm. So I got the left arm back as a 10, I believe, and the rest all came back as like 8s, 9s. Whatever. Journey continues with that one. Come on! I also want to get Monster Reborn as a 10, but they always come back in 8s and 9s, and I don't know why. I think it's because the hollow pattern is just so wild. It's like, it's so open and so easy to scratch. I noticed that sometimes I bought them right out of the sealed packaging, and it was already scratched, so that's probably why. It's the first edition one. Anything above a 7. That's good! That's good! It's above a 7. I think this is still technically a value of what I pay for, because this is actually a really expensive card. And I think I think 7 will break even, so having an 8 is pretty good. I don't know the exact price, I'm going to have to look it up, and I might actually toss it up on here when I'm editing the video. But there's currently 24 8s and 118 higher, which is split between 9s and 10s, so that's cool. Alright, I'm actually not too disappointed about that. I think it's probably, came down to, was probably the centering or something, but I feel like this could have been at least a 9, you know, the conditions of this is pretty good. Might resubmit this, to be honest, but this is awesome. This is awesome. Alright, I've been actually waiting literally for a long time, because I think I bought those cards back in like July or something. And by now, of course, it's even more expensive. Okay, so this is the game promo set. That's what this is. I remember when I bought all these, again, despite they were all pretty cheap when I bought them, they were all pretty beat up, which is not surprising to me at all. You know what? I'm not even gonna do the trick because I feel like none of these are gonna come back as 10s. Yep, none of these are gonna come back as 10s. Another Monster Reborn. Didn't know I had another one in that. This is all going to be promo cards from the games. Let's see what we got in this one. 7. I mean, I'm not surprised because I think when I got this, I knew that this was kind of beat up, and I was hoping for like at least a 9. Because hey, look at the back of this actually. You got that little scratch there in the back, and then of course the top corner as well. I didn't expect much for this, but it could have been a potential 9. You never know because the front of it is awesome. It's like it's got pretty good centering. There's like no scratches on it. That's a signature in case you're wondering. Because people always like, that's a scratch. Nope, that's just an autograph from the artist, I want to say. But yeah. Okay, what else do we got? Just kind of flip it because we have a lot to go through. 9, not bad. 9 is not that bad. Okay, I'll take that. Stay with the Destined Duel, Valkyrian, the Magna Warrior. I think there's also a Harpy's Feather Duster in here somewhere. Graceful Dice, a 6. Again, the dice were really, really beat up. If you guys remember that first time when I got the cards, I think I actually went over the purchase. I think that's what it was. I didn't actually pull these. I remember I bought a batch of cards from Troll and Toad, I think, and I went over them before I submitted them. And I remember I even said that if you guys want to guess what grades, if any of these are going to be 10, you can come back when you actually get graded. I got something in my eye. And see if you guys can guess it. I'm pretty sure all you guys guessed everything below 10. I wanted this one to be a 10. Because I feel like this is a good condition. Yeah, this is, it's debatable. I mean, whatever. 9 is still good. Don't ever think just because I get disappointed when it's a 9 that it's a bad thing. 9s are really good still. Ooh, that's not good. I'm not even gonna look that one up. Again, this one's actually not that valuable. The most valuable Harpy's Feather Duster, I believe, is the one from Tournament Pack 8. 8? Sounds right, 8. And it's like a $300 card, I think, on its own. If you get it as a 10, it's even more valuable. Yeah. Again, with the Blue Eye Shining Dragons for the movie promo, I've almost never... How many of this even exist as let me check. Because I feel like you're probably not even going to find these as, like, super graded at all. So let's see. Where are you? Alright, so there are... Yeah, so there's currently only 1 8, and I own the only 8. And then there's 9 higher, which means those are split between 10s and 9s. And again, because they're so old, they're also super massively produced. There's not that many of these that will be sent in, so they're not that rare, if that makes sense. The rare Blue Eye Shining Dragon is the one from the Retro Pack 2. That one is wild, but there's some people didn't really care much about it, and I'm not really sure why. Probably because it was just too mass produced. Last card in this batch, and we got Blue Eyes, and it's a 6. We're not even gonna look that up. All right, so first batch, I'm not too disappointed with, actually. The fact that this one came back higher than a 7, which is kind of like a pretty low goal to shoot for, is great. I'm kind of sad this one came back as a 7, but you know what? I'll take the first edition 8. It's more important than anything. And I'm kind of hurt that none of these came back as 10s. So that sucks, but it's fine. It is what it is. Okay, so that's one set down. Let's grab the next one. So this should be from... Make sure I got the right site pulled up. All right, here we go. So I already see the first card on the list, and I can tell these are actually the cards I pulled from the Haunted Mind set. So that means Ghost Rare Blue Eyes, Dark Hole. I mean, whatever. I didn't expect that one to come back as a 10. Yeah, I did, because I pulled that actually. But it's 2. Finally, we got a 10. We finally got a 10. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was gonna see a single 10 in this return. I always say that, and now there always ends up being 1 at least. There's only 1 in the world, and I got it. I mean, I don't know why you would want to actually even send this in to get graded, but there's something about the gold rare cards that I really, really enjoy, so I'll take that. Next one we got Crush Card Virus, 10, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. That sucks. If you guys remember, I was actually ecstatic to pull this card, and a lot of people were like, why are you excited about that? I know about the other cards. Again, Crush Card Virus is a very, very nostalgic card to me, and that's why I really wanted this to be a 10. There's currently 4 8s and 4 higher, so I guess I'm not the only one who sent these in, so that's kind of cool to know. Next one, what we got over here, Spirit Reaper. I don't know why I decided to send this in. Actually, I do know why, because I grew up with Spirit Reaper and I used it a lot, and I remember I used to always annoy my friends because they didn't know how to deal with it. Again, it came to destroy by battle, so it was like great to protect you. But so far, you know what's not great is the scores that came back on it. I think I got one more. I don't. Hey, another 10. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. You guys know me and my Blue Eyes. I love my Blue Eyes, including Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I feel like there's only going to be one of these. There's only one. I knew it. I don't know why. Why do people not send these in, the Haunted Mine Gold Series cards? I feel like probably what people sent in the most, it came down to was the ghost rares from those sets. Probably not really the gold rares. I also have another box for Haunted Mine, which I love to send in. 8. So I might actually go ahead and crack that open. Honestly, I was waiting to see what came back with these before I really jumped in again. 7! Did I pull this one? I pulled this one. Why is this a 7? Is it a centering? Because I know I treat these cards really, really well when I send them in. Okay, here we go. Our first gold rare card or ghost rare card. I love the art of these. I won't say the animation. I love the animation on these. These look amazing. Like, look at that. That 3D effect is wild. It's not what I was hoping for. That's fine. That's fine. Where are you? Solemn Judgment. There you are. There's currently probably not that many for this one. Yeah, I was right. It's 4 9s and it's only 110. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, well, Naturia first. Naturia Barky on 9. Put this to the side for a second. I know I have another one in here. Let's go Space Typhoon. So many 9s. Well, I spoiled that one. Herald Perfection, 9. Oh, the other one's a 9 too. I like I just like fired through all these to see if I had the second one as a 10, but turns out that I was wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and look at all these scores before I move on. So the Herald Perfection, there's only 2 9s and 0 10s. Okay, that's interesting. And Naturia Barkion, there's currently 2 10s and 1 9, and I own the 1 9. Last card, this should be the Blue Eyes. This should be the Blue Eyes. Please be a 10. 8. Ouch. That one kinda hurt. That one kinda hurt. There's currently 5 8s and 4 10s. Okay. Now, good news is, or 4 higher, so split between 9s and 10s. For all I know, it could be 4 9s, or it could be 4 10s. Who knows? I do have another box of the Gold Mine. Oh my gosh, the art looks so great. And I think because I finally got this back and I saw that it didn't come back as a 10, I'm probably going to crack that open over the course of the next couple of days and upload it on the channel at some point. So fingers crossed there. But for now, the Ghost Rare Blue Eyes Journey continues to try to find a 10. All right, so that's the second batch. We're going to go ahead and move on to the final batch here. Let's move these out of my way. And let's see what kind of goodies we got in the final set that was sent over by PSA. All right, let me go ahead and pull up the stuff. Here we go. All right, here we go. Final set. What do we got? Whoops, punch that out of the way. Millennium Eyes Restrict. Why did I send this in? Did I send this in by accident? No, because you have to type it up. It's a 9. Not that it really matters, but why did I send this in? It's really interesting. I feel like there's no reason to send it, because this is a new card. Maybe I just thought it was cool. I don't know. You guys know me. I'm a little bit weird when it comes down to choosing the cards to send in sometimes. I mean, you guys... First of all, let's look at it. Where is Millennium Eyes Restrict on this list? There he is. There's... Oh, I'm not the only one. There's 1 9, which is the one I have, and there's 2 10s. Of course there's 2 10s. Of course the one I send in is a freaking 9. Speaking of 9s, Silent Burning. Oh my god, there she is, best girl. Hashtag best girl. Is it Silent Magician or is it Dark Magician girl? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright. Silent Paladin. 9! 9! Why are you 9? I pulled this! Good news is I have another one of these boxes as well, and I was waiting for this set to come back before I jump in whether or not I open it. It looks like I am going to open it. There's currently 2 9s and 0 10s. Did I send 2 in? I might have 2 of these. We'll find out when we get to it. Next one. It is! Okay, well, you know what? I already know it's 9. I already know it's a 9 because I spoiled it for myself by seeing that to my left over here. Alright, well, that's cool, I guess. I feel like these could have been 10s. Why are they 9s? Come on, PSA. Throw me a bone here. Next one, we got Silent Swordsman. 9 again! So many 9s! This video should be titled Everything is a 9. Silent Swordsman, you are currently, looks like 1 9 in the world and 2 10s. And I know that the 10s couldn't be mine because I only sent in 1. I don't have 2 in here. Speaking of best girl. Come on! I want this card as a 10. Oh, where are you? Where are you? There's currently 4 9s and 1 10. And if I remember correctly, there should be like 3 submissions in this set. 3 or 4. So let's see what happens. Let's see if one of those is a 10. Ah, we're going backwards. We're going backwards now. Let's put this into this pile over here. We're definitely going backwards. We're still backwards. We're still going backwards. Go forwards. Go forward. Oh, I think that was the last one. Unless this is another one. Nope, that was the last one. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Well, at least I have a 9 of it. But I definitely want to get 10. Look, man, Silent Magician is my favorite card in the series of all time. Of all time. I know it's kind of weird to be able to choose one, with how many cards exist out there, but by far my favorite one is definitely a Solemn Magician. So I want this as a 10. Dark Magic Curtain. I pulled this. Is this also from the same set? Actually, I can just read it. No, this is from the premium pack. Let's go ahead and pull it up. It's a 9. Of course it's a 9. Of course it's a 9. There's 2 9s and 0 10, so at least it's kind of valuable, or I guess kind of rare. It's kind of tricky with Yu-Gi-Oh cards because unlike Pokemon cards, which can have, you know, hundreds of cards being graded, with Yu-Gi-Oh you tend to only find like a handful of them. So it's kind of hard to figure out what the prices are, because like if technically I own all of 110, I can technically set the price, but no one's gonna buy it. So it's kind of hard to figure out what the price is for some of these cards. 9, especially if they all keep coming back as 9s. Look at that, another 9. Can I get a 10? Can I get a 10? Just give me 110. 110. Okay, at least I got a 10 there. What is this from? No, Premium Pack. Premium Pack 1. I'm actually not too opposed to this. I mean, I'm excited, that one. I'm excited that this one is actually a 10 because I remember when I pulled it, I was, number 1, I was really excited. And number 2, I was telling myself this is a classic card that I kind of grew up with, you know, back before you had all the crazy ritual cards. And Magician of Black Chaos was back in the day was super really cool. I mean, look at his design. Like, this is the guy. Granted, it's not the original Magician of Black Chaos, I don't think. It's definitely, it should be a reprint, but it's still cool. That's funny. There's 11 10s in the world. Of course there's. Of course the one that I actually got as a 10 is the one that has the most population for. But at least I know I'm not the only one who probably felt the reason to why it should be graded, so that's kind of cool. The last question I'm going to end you guys with before we end this video is I'm going to go ahead and pull up best girls right next to each other. So, I'm going to ask you guys this question. Are you guys Team Solemn Magician or Team Dark Magician Girl? Feel free to debate that all over the comment section below. And of course, if you enjoy seeing videos like this, the PSA Graded returns, feel free to slap a like in the video. And other than that, I hope you enjoy us today. My name is Rhymestyle, and I'm going back to hunting to try to find a PSA 10 Solemn Magician. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.